go. Do it alone, won't let you know. I'm out in the night with someone new. It's not what I want, he's not you. At least it's something fun to do. Put on some makeup, yeah, for you. For your love I volunteer. But tonight I just don't care. Some things I cannot change. The role I get to play. Happy when you fade out. Happy when we fade out slowly. I wish I could say it out loud. Tell you about my big feelings.
It is Friday, March the 8th. I am just getting ready to head out for happy hour with my friend Jane, and everybody's coming back here for pizza afterwards. So I'm doing a couple of different recipes tonight. So where everybody's going to be here, I probably won't have time to talk about it, but I thought I'd show you now what I'm going to do for one of the pizzas. It's going to be super yummy. I kind of already did a little video of me grilling the peaches, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I've got some veggies already prepped to put on some of the pizzas. And earlier I grilled some peaches. So with the peaches, I got some pre-made crust just to keep it easy. But for this pizza, it's going to be, the base is going to be pesto. And then you're going to put your grilled peaches, some salami, and some basil, and then top it off with this burrata cheese. And then I'm also going to do a pesto pizza with some of those vegetables and arugula. I have some regular pizza sauce and some pepperoni with some of those veggies. So yeah, it's just going to be a hodgepodge. But this combination, I know it sounds weird, but it is absolutely delicious. It is Sunday, March the 10th, and we're going to have baked beans tonight for supper. So I thought I'd share my recipe. These are yellow-eyed beans. I soaked them overnight in about 3 inches of water. Had to add a little more this morning. And now I'm going to parboil them for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'll show you what I'll put in. So in the beans, after they're finished parboiling, I'm going to put a cup of brown sugar, a cup of maple syrup, 1 cup of molasses, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of mustard powder, some black pepper, and I'm going to slice this onion in half and bury that in the bean mixture. And Dan got this from the butcher. It's just called bean pork, so a bunch of chopped pieces that we're going to add. And I'll show you the time and everything here shortly. Happy Friday. It is March 15th at about 2:30, and I thought I would pop on and talk about what I've been up to. I did a little footage of the past couple of weeks, what I've been doing, some recipes, some crafting, some knitting. I have a finished object to show you. Yes, so before I get started, I'll introduce myself. If you're a first-time viewer, my name is Amanda, and I live in Fredericton, New Brunswick, which is on the east coast of Canada. I'm also the dyer behind Sweet Skein of Mine Yarn. I'm just a small batch dyer, picking away. I've been putting stuff up here and there lately, and those of you who got the bunny boxes, you'll be starting to open them. Would it be now? I feel like you might have been starting yesterday. I can't remember. Anyway, so I did some footage of my finished object. So I'm going to get right into that and show you my completed blanket. I had mentioned in a few episodes beforehand, I have a wedding this summer. One of my best friend's daughter is getting married. So as soon as I found out she was engaged, I started making her a blanket because I just want this special little lady to have a handmade blanket from me. So it's all done. I did kind of like an oversized throw. And what I've done is hold 2 strands of fingering weight yarn. I kind of used the pattern for what Molly from A Homespun House had for her Cozy Comfort throw, except for instead of doing the I-cord finished edge on it, I just slipped a stitch at the end just to kind of give it a nice neat finished look. So so it turns out to be like a DK weight blanket, and I just used a ton of minis and a ton of scrap yarn. Like I used up so much leftover sock yarn, so I was able to get it nice and colorful. There was no rhyme or reason except for, once in a while I would pay attention and think, oh, I'm due for some yellow to break it up, or a blue. So the video beforehand shows you it's a better look, but it's a nice size. So it's one of those blankets. It's going to be perfect for her to curl up on the couch with and have her own little blankie. So I am going to cast on another one because I really, really enjoy having this on hand. When this was finished, I had no choice but to start a sock, and I also started that sweater, which I'll show you here in a moment. My sock progress is very little. In my Sandy by the Lakeside little heart bag she made me for Valentine's Day a couple of years ago. Super pretty. So here's the one finished sock that I showed last episode. This is Turtle Pearl self-striping yarn, colorway Kiss Kiss. And I don't follow a pattern. I cast on 64 stitches with a 2.25 millimeter needle, and I just kind of do a 2x2 ribbing just until I feel like I want it for length. Here I made sure I stopped at the bottom of this brown, so I knew for my next sock where to begin. And I do the heel flap gusset. I love it. It's a mindless heel, and I don't have to follow any kind of pattern. It's just kind of in my head. I remember how to do it. And I do the decreased toe. So this is what I've got accomplished so far on the second sock. And I am excited to have these finished. I think they're going to be super cute with like my little brown wide strapped Birkenstock sandals in the spring. On those cool days, I would totally wear these in Birkenstocks. So I have that done. And then again, I took some footage of a new project I decided to do. I saw ages ago somebody post this adorable picture of a woolly wreath, and the pattern is by Churchmouse Yarns. And I saw it and I thought it was adorable and kind of bookmarked it to always be in my to-do list. So I went ahead and made it, and I love it so much. So this is, again, the Woolly Wreath by Churchmouse Yarns. There's 2 sizes, and actually the pattern gives you a woolly garland pattern as well, in 2 sizes. So this is the smaller. There is a larger wreath. I think it might be 18 inches. This is the 12-inch. So all you need is a 12-inch wire wreath form. I don't know if you can kind of see it. I just got it up at Michael's, and by the time you use, their forever ongoing 40% off coupon, it was like a $3 wreath form. And it takes 2 skeins of this fun, loopy, slubby yarn. Anyway, I made this in an afternoon. It's going to be my one and only spring/Easter decor because I've packed everything. I'm not decorating for Easter or having Easter brunch, which I am so bummed out, and it's driving me crazy, but it doesn't make sense. We have been painting and filling holes, so I'm not even putting pictures back up on the wall or anything, just trying to make a nice blank clean slate for people looking at this house. I'm selling. If you've never watched this before, I'm selling my home. And I just started packing stuff, thinking I have to start packing now to just make it easier in the long run, so it's not this huge job. So piece by piece I'm getting there. But needless to say, my little decorated Easter tree isn't happening. All my Easter decorations are not put out, but I did make this. So this is my only spring Easter decoration going up. Anyway, I love it so much. I'm going to get, I'm going to go up to Michael's and find some kind of pretty ribbon to kind of wrap it and then hang it that way. But you use a super large needle. It's so easy. It is a paid for pattern, so I don't want to say too much, but I made it in an afternoon. Like that footage that I took, we had a lot of snow that day. So I knew I was just going to stay home, have a quiet day, and I made this in an afternoon, and I loved making it. So essentially you're making this big long knitted piece, and then you're wrapping it on the wire form, and then you want to kind of close it up with a stitch to attach it. Anyway, I made kits and they're flying out the door, but I just put some more in my shop today. But here's the yarn. This is the leftovers. It takes 2 and you hold them together. But there's the yarn, and it is it's so fun, and it just creates this, I guess, I don't know, boho, shabby chic kind of funky wreath. I can see myself wanting one for every occasion. If I had the time, I would have made like a bright neon green and shamrock green for St. Patrick's Day. But for next year, I'm going to make sure I have one for Christmas and Valentine's Day. I might make a fall one, like with like browns and oranges. And anyway, but there's so there's still kits in my shop if this appeals to you. It's so much fun to make, and I don't know, maybe it could be a fun gift to give. But so I did that, and then lastly I finally did get a start on that Easy Like Sunday Morning sweater that I had shown. I got a kit from Sonder Yarns, and it's all housed in this beautiful Tanny Casey quilted project bag. I love her bags, and I love these extra large ones. I've talked to you before. Blueberry Gabs and Tanny Casey have these big extra large top zip bags, and it's perfect for me because I really am like a sweater knitter. So get my needles stuck in there. Anyway, I have a lot done on this, and I am so in love with it. So again, the yarn I'm using, it's Sunday Morning DK by Sonder. This one is called Cover to Cover. So you're double stranding it. And then the mohair, the halo mohair in the color Blue Monday. Absolutely beautiful. So they do have kits on their website. And I'll show you my progress. The color is gorgeous. It's going to be so pretty with like a white collared shirt. And actually I just got a new little denim dress that would look really sweet underneath it. So I have a ton done. I have 2 sleeves done. I have the neck done. This is a folded neck. So I think you knit like 4 1/4 inches and then fold it over and seam it on the inside. I've never done that before. It was super easy. And I love this look of this kind of thick ribbing. So I went ahead and put everything on hold because where it is a kit, I wanted to make sure I had enough yarn to make it as long as I wanted to. Sometimes I make sweaters a little longer than called for if it's I can't really tell if this is a very cropped or high, but I tend to like things maybe a little bit lower. And I got knitting and thought I better go ahead and do the sleeves. So I have both of the sleeves finished. Everything's followed to pattern with the length of the sleeves and the decreases. It's such a pretty color. I'm so happy I went with navy. And so I went ahead and put it on hold, and this is what I have left to finish the body. So worst comes to worst, if I have to order another, you've always got extra mohair. There's a lot of yardage in these guys, but if I have to order one more of these, so be it. But I'm doing a size 4, so I should be okay. The kit, I think I'm on gauge and everything, and the kit came with what I needed. So a little more knitting to go, and then I have this beautiful sweater. I know knitting with dark yarn is not very fun for some people, but I have to tell you, I am so happy that I have these bubblegum pink interchangeables. I got these at Cake Palooza. It's my Licky interchangeable set in this fun bright pink. So if I was using like the Addies or something like a Chowgu metal needle, it would be cumbersome and it would be a little straining on the eyes. But having this pink needle up against the dark yarn, it's really made a difference. So I've had 0 issues with, lighting and trying to see the stitches. I've got them just on these little holders that the interchangeables come with. You just screw that off and then you can screw your needle back on. But this is a 6mm needle, so it is going by fast. I know it looks like I must just knit and not do anything else with my life, but it really is just going by because the size of the needles, the gauge of the yarn, all of that. So anyway, I have a ton done. So the next time I vlog, I will have a finished sweater. I'm excited to wear this. I want to have it done soon because spring is here. It feels like, I think, +6 today. Yeah, it's warming up. So that's what I've been up to with knitting. Finished a blanket, started my second block, made a wreath, almost finished a sweater. And that's that. And then outside of that, we have been painting and packing. I found this the other day and I wanted to show you. I get so many questions on this tattoo, what it means, and people are like, I'm guessing it means something special, do you mind sharing? And a lot of direct messages. So I've talked about it before, but this is my late husband's handwriting. And I lost him in 2011 one day after our wedding anniversary, and a horrible accident. And this was the anniversary card he gave me the day before I lost him. So I guess without showing the whole message, this is the card that he had given me and what he wrote. So I had this tattooed on my arm, and my daughter and my son had a note from Mitch as well, and my daughter got that tattooed on her arm. So yes, it is a very special tattoo, and that's another thing about all this cleaning and purging. I'm coming across things that I've tucked away, and I found this card, and I knew I didn't lose it, but I wasn't sure where I placed it, and I found it. So I thought I would show you that and just show you the significance behind this tattoo. So yes, it's very special to me. So I get to put this away where I don't misplace it again. Today I put tote bags in my shop. I've had them for a while, but the tote bags were part of my bunny bag, or bunny boxes. And I just thought it would be nice to be opening up your minis and have a bag to throw them in, kind of like what I did for Countdown to Cupid. I liked those bags, but the quality wasn't as nice as I wanted it to be when it arrived. So anyway, I found a better bag. And if you did get the bunny box, you got one of these tote bags. So they are 100% recycled cotton totes. Shockingly, I got navy blue screen printing on them instead of pink, but I just thought with this natural cotton, the navy looked so pretty and just natural. So it just says, "Sweet skein of mine, hand-dyed yarn, Fredericton, New Brunswick," with this fun little balled up yarn. I love these bags. There's a snap closure, and they're just nice quality. They've got, a good size to them. Anyway, I put a couple in my shop today just to have for people if you're ever interested in getting a bag. I don't know if merch is ever a thing for people, but they're there. I'm saving the majority of the leftovers for my Fiber Festival and PEI. So, but I put those in my shop. What else? I wanted to show you a favorite thing, and it seems to always be a lip gloss, but I followed Danielle on TikTok. She's, I think, better known as like the caviar queen. Anyway, I love her. I love everything that she does. She is just so cool. But she was really talking up this Ole Hendrickson lip peptide lip gloss the other day. So anyway, I was at the mall and grabbed it. I gotta tell you, I love it. I put it on before bed, and it's so nice. I have it on now. I just took a hot shower. As you can tell, I'm like so red, and I just put it on. But it's so nice. It's so moisturizing. Anyway, I just find this time of year dry. But if you're a lip balm junkie like me and want to try something new, 100% get this. You will love it. And at nighttime, it's really, really nice. Something I did get to try that I absolutely would say don't try, and sorry if you use it and love it, is that Sand and Stone deodorant. It's natural. Anyway, I was at Sephora smelling, like they smell amazing. I get this, which one did I get? The bergamot one, I think. Anyway, I tried, it doesn't work. Like it didn't work at all. So I'm taking that back. So if you don't want to try, if you're thinking about trying it, I'd say save your money because I'm taking mine back. But anyway, what else did I want to show you? I kind of did have a list, but I guess that's it. I was going to tell you I have new shrug kits in my shop, but they kind of flew out the door. So I'm going to make more of those as well. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of footage that I took before. I'm sitting down to do this tonight. Yeah, so heading out for happy hour. Clearly, it's Friday. Jane and I are going to go have a beer at Greystone. I don't know if Alex is going to meet us or not. Tomorrow, his band is playing at a place called The Cap. So, There's a little bark for you from Teddy. I'm sorry. As I was saying before, a little naughty man interrupted. Tomorrow night, my son is playing. He's in a band called Lunch Meat. He's the guitarist. I'm going to go. And I told him I'd do some footage for him and his band to have, and then make like a little movie of, like a montage of a bunch of clips for him to have. So they don't go on stage until 11. That is like really, 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 really late for me. Like really late. So anyway, next time I do a vlog, I'll put in some footage of him playing. So, and that's my weekend. Other than that, painting, a little more packing. Like when I say packing, like I spend like an hour, like just picking away at it. So anyway, well, I hope everybody's doing well, and I don't know if I'll vlog again before or after Easter. But yeah, I hope if you have the bunny box, I hope you're enjoying them. So I will be back in a couple of weeks. I think this is a fun way to do it. Just kind of take little bits and pieces of life and put together a little video at the end. So Teddy, say goodbye. No, you just want to snuggle? He's a big baby. Happy Friday, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.